How Ford came up with the Boss 429 name. All right, picture this. It's 1969 and Ford unleashes a Mustang so utterly nasty that even hardened NASCAR drivers might have felt a shiver reading its spec sheet. An 8,200 revolutions per minute redline. A hand-built 429 cubic inch semi-Hemi crammed between the shock towers. It didn't just walk the walk, it stomped it, leaving melted rubber and drop jaws everywhere. But the wildest part? The legendary Boss, name didn't come from slick marketing or focus groups. It started as a throwaway line, muttered in a hallway, all to get people to stop asking questions. Sounds impossible, right? Stick around, because the real story behind the Boss 429 is even more human, and even cooler than the car itself. Knudson's coup. Our story kicks off in February 1968. Seaman Bunky Knudson shocked the automotive world by walking out of GM and straight into Ford's president's chair. He wasn't there to play nice. His mandate was simple: win on Sunday, sell on Monday. At the time, Chrysler's 426 Hemi was king of the superspeedways, while Ford's 427 side oiler was falling behind. Knudson knew Ford needed a new weapon. His solution? Take Ford's brand new 429 semi-Hemi, stuff it into a Mustang, build 500 street-legal copies, and homologate it for NASCAR. Bold, audacious, and top secret. The fewer people who knew, the better. Shinoda's secret. Enter Larry Shinoda, the hot rodder turned designer, who followed Knudson from GM. Ford gave him an impossible task: make the huge 429 fit into a Mustang's tight engine bay. This was an engine swap. It was surgery. The fenders had to be widened, the steering box shifted, and the battery relocated to the trunk just to make space. Working in a skunkworks studio, Shinoda was constantly interrupted by curious co-workers. His answer was always the same: "Oh, it's just the boss's car. Leave me alone." That little fib, meant to buy peace and quiet, spread across the design floor like wildfire. Within weeks, everyone was whispering about the boss car. The fib goes viral. By mid-1968, the nickname escaped Shinoda's shop. It popped up in meetings, memos, even ordering documents, without Ford's marketing team lifting a finger. When the deadline for an official name came, someone scribbled Boss 429 on a build sheet. Executives laughed, then realized the accidental name fit perfectly. Just like that, an offhand remark became one of the most intimidating badges in muscle car history. Building a legend, Carcraft in Brighton, Michigan, was tasked with building every Boss 429. Each car was hand-modified to house a monster engine, widened shock towers, new suspension geometry, and subtle reinforcements everywhere. The engines themselves got hand-balanced internals and aluminum cylinder heads with massive ports. Officially, Ford rated it at 375 horsepower. In reality, everyone knew it was closer to 450, maybe 500. Only 859 were built for 1969, painted in restrained colors like Wimbledon white, Raven black, and candy apple red. No stripes, no decals. The flex was all under the hood, track to treasure. The 429 semi-Hemi did exactly what Knudson intended. It powered Ford to 26 NASCAR wins in 1969, proving it could run with and beat the Chrysler Hemi. On the street, the Boss 429 was hilariously overbuilt, past 6,000 revolutions per minute. The hood scoop roared like a jet engine. Driving one felt raw, violent, and addictive, but insurers slapped massive surcharges on them, and dealers struggled to sell what became one of Ford's rarest Mustangs. Today, those same cars regularly fetch $300,000 to $500,000 at auction, proof that rarity and a great backstory can outshine even raw horsepower in the collector market. Why the name matters. Plenty of cars have huge engines and wild performance figures, but very few owe their soul to a throwaway comment. Boss told buyers everything. Authority, dominance, defiance. It wasn't just a Mustang, it was the Boss. Knudson left Ford in 1969. Shinoda went on to design more legends, but their hallway chemistry left behind a nameplate that still makes enthusiasts weak in the knees. Sometimes the best branding isn't planned. It just happens. The punchline that lived. So next time you see a Boss 429 rumble into a car show, remember this. It was never supposed to be called Boss. A designer just wanted some peace and quiet, tossed out 3 words, and accidentally branded one of the most iconic muscle cars of all time. That's how legends are born. If stories like this get your gears turning, smash that subscribe button. CarSwagger's got more untold tales, more deep dives, and more muscle car history dropping every week. Don't miss out.